Hello, I'm going to be talking about computer maintenance on Microsoft Windows 7. Um, you should be doing maintenance probably if you're using your computer every day. Um, you should be doing maintenance probably once a week. If you're not using your computer that often, then you probably don't have to do maintenance that often, but you should do it on a schedule uh, occasionally. Um, First thing I want to talk about is the programs that come with Windows that allows you to do some maintenance. Um, these programs are going to be under. I'm going to show you where you can find them. You go to your start button right down here on the corner, and then you go to your all programs, and then you want to go to accessories. Now, if you come on down to System Tools and click on it, you'll find two programs in particular that comes with Windows that allows you to do some maintenance. And the first one here is called Disk Cleanup, and the second one is called Disk Defragmenter. Okay, now I showed you where to find them, but for convenience, I've already started them. I've already clicked on the programs and I got them running right here. Uh, and right here, this defragmenter is right here. And then this is disk cleanup right here. Now, when you run disk cleanup, it takes a few minutes to calculate and to search and all of that. That's why I had it running already, because it takes a few minutes. Now, this defragmenter also takes a while. It doesn't take a while to start, but it actually takes a while to defragment. And let me show you what fragmented hard drive looks like. Okay, your hard drive is a round circular disk in your computer, and when you add programs and you delete programs, uh, some of the programs are going to be scattered uh, across your hard drive like this, and these red diamonds are, say, one program is split into pieces. See, this is one program. It has part of the program over here, and part of the program over here, and part of the program over here. So when it comes to read that part of the program, it has to come back around and read the other part. And what's it's doing is it's running uh, your hard drive, say a couple of times around for it to read the whole program. And what defragmentation does, it sticks all the program right next to each other, so that it's right there, and it only has to take one turn around the cylinder to the hard drive to read that program and load it to the memory. So what you're looking at is speed and efficiency. So that's why you want to defragment your hard drive. Okay, let me minimize that. And that's this. Now, I've set this on a schedule already. And right here is where you configure your schedule right there. But you can see right here that mine runs at 1 o'clock in the morning every Tuesday. So I can look down here and I see that there's my hard drive is not fragmented. So my hard drive is running pretty efficient. Um, and if yours has a percentage that is fragmented, what you do is you come down here and you click defragment. Okay, and it'll analyze it and then it'll defragment it. And this takes a while to do, and you might just relax for a little while. It's going to take a while. Okay, and so I showed you that. Um, Now this cleanup is I've loaded it. It's gone through. It's checking everything and everything, and this is what it's determined. Download program files. I have no download. I have temporary internet files. I have 1.14 megabytes of temporary internet files. Do I have anything in my recycling bin? I have 144 bytes. And, every time you run this, there's going to be difference. There's going to be a certain amount uh, uh, each time. As you can see here, Windows Update Cleanup, some of the files that it downloads and installs, it keeps those in temporary files on your hard drive. System queued Windows error reporting, So when I want to clean this up, and to remove those programs, all I have to do is hit OK. And do I want to permanently these? Yes, I do. So I tell it to do that. And of course, it'll take a little while to do that, depending on how much your hard drive is cluttered. Okay, let's see. What else did I want to show you? I wanted to show you where Windows keeps most of its temporary files. There's a default place that your operating system stores temporary files. It's under your hard drives, your C drive, and you go down to your Windows, and let's see, it's right there, and then you go down to temp. And technically speaking, you probably don't need any of these files, and some of these you could probably delete manually if you wanted to, but I wouldn't unless you really want to manually delete those. I would let one of your other maintenance programs do that for you. Okay, let's go to, but that's where, and that's set in your environmental variables, and I'll show you where those are in another video. But I wanted to show you where your temporary files are kept, in case you wanted to delete those manually. That's where they're stored. Okay. Now, let's see. I want to go and, you should be running. Windows doesn't necessarily come with a very, a very robust antivirus program. It does come, you can download Windows Defender, and it can help if you don't have any antivirus at all. Then Windows Defender is better than nothing, and you can download that from Microsoft and install. It'll automatically do that in your updates. Windows Defender right there, um, right there. But okay. Um, but that is not a very robust thing. And if you, I personally have purchased my own antivirus right here called System Shield. There's some other software that I want to show you, and it's I already loaded my browser, and it's called Performance Maintainer. We're going to search for this is at sourceforge.net. This is they keep a lot of programs here that are open source and are free software. And if you're looking for something free and you're looking for some fairly good programs that people are using, then this is a good place for you to find it. It's sourceforge.net. And now I'm going to look under here and I'm going to look for this program. It's called Performance Maintainer. Okay. And it should go down. It should show you. And okay, it's listed this program right here. And I want to click on this Performance Maintainer to go to its description and everything. And as you can see, I'm going to minimize it for a second. This is what I run on my computer to do my disk defragmentation, my disk cleanup, and other things. Uh, I'll show you first. This is where you download it. First, it's sourceforge.net. You go Performance Maintainer, and you want to browse all files right there. And then you can go for the latest one, which is 0.7 at the moment. And I click on that, and then I can download this program. Now, an exe file is a program, and a zip file is totally different. So you want to pick any the Windows files are usually exe. If it's for another operating system, you might get something like tar and gzip, gzip, and you get other types files, but the ones you want to pick is of course this one here, and because it's an exe file, and usually Windows files are exe, so in some cases you'll have to download a zip file, but right now we're going to show you how to. We're going to click on that file, and you'll come up and it'll pick your closest one for you automatically, and it counts down here, and then you have you can save your file right there. And I'm gonna go ahead and save it. Let me go ahead and save it. And I have a place that you can download it into your downloads is your default right there. But I have it set to download into a temporary file folder that I keep my temporary files in, and I'm gonna save to it. But normally you can save to your downloads file. I have my reasons for downloading into there, so I'm gonna save it. And of course, under Firefox, or this is a Firefox clone, your file is downloading right here, and it's telling me it's got a couple seconds to run. Okay, and it's downloaded. It should tell me when it's downloaded. Okay, now it's downloaded, and you can double click it here to run it from here, and then they'll ask you questions where you want to install it and something like that. I'm gonna clear this out real quick, and we're gonna leave the browser open because I want to show you an antivirus. Now, Performance Maintainer, I'm gonna get that started, and as you can see, excuse me, it does a lot of your maintenance for you, and you can set it up on the schedule in your options. See, you can set it up on the schedule too, and and it cleans the registry, and it defrags, and it does other um, maintenance that you would want done. Okay, so that's that program. Now I've downloaded it and I run it. I've set it on the schedule and I have it doing my maintenance. Okay, now this is the maintenance part right here, but I also want to show you, um, and that's the defragger, and I don't need that to run. Um, the other thing is I'm going to show you an antivirus program that's free of charge and that you can run on your computer. And we're still in SourceForge, and it's the name of it is Clam Antivirus, which is Clam AV, and we're going to search for that. Okay, and this is it right here for Clam Antivirus. You click it, and it's going to tell you about Clam Antivirus. Okay, now this is a very good program for those of you that don't have a antivirus checker, and those of you that don't want to pay for one. Um, we're all different. Some of us will pay for some things, and some of us don't want, and we don't want to pay for other things. So, but you can download this, and you do it the same way. You can browse all files here, and then you go to your Clam Antivirus for Windows, and you pick the newest one here, and then as you can see, there's your antivirus. The one I'd pick is this one right here. Is the Clam Antivirus 9.8.7 setup right there. That's an update there. You don't want that. That's a text file. And these are all text files. But this is the program you want right here. Of course, you click on it, and it does the same thing as the other program. Okay, I'm gonna leave that here. And so to sum up, you want to do you want your maintenance to include. You want to have an antivirus program on your computer, making sure that you don't get any viruses. You also want it to defrag your hard drive, and you want it to do your registry, and that's to clean your registry and optimize your registry and that. And you can run that clean disk occasionally to clean files off your hard drive that you don't need no more. Okay, that's the end of my discussion on maintenance.